Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for joining me. And this reading is going to be a little bit different. This reading is how does the karmic partner affect your connection with your person? All right, that's what this reading is going to be about. And the karmic partner can be a third party situation. It can be a behavior. It can be another person, a family member, whatever it is, right? So let's go ahead and start off the reading with a comforting message here for you. Let's see what beautiful and comforting message Spirit has for you, okay? All right. Okay, so we have this cute little, I think it's an otter, this cute little otter, and it says, don't focus on success or failure, just focus on effort, focus on trying, okay? So this is green energy, and the green represents the heart chakra, emotions. So I feel like someone is feeling very emotional, and I feel like heart chakra blockages here, and it has to do with certain emotions that you feel. Maybe you feel like you failed. Maybe you weren't able to accomplish some sort of goal you had or expectation that you had or that you had been working towards, okay? So I feel like with this card, for some of you, you might be in an energy of wanting to give up. All right. So it's like your spirit feels broken. Your will feels a little bit broken. Your ambition feels a little broken. So Spirit's saying, don't focus on success or failure. Just focus on the effort you're putting in and trying, because you actually cannot succeed without trying. Right? So what good does it do to give up? So instead of focusing on the success or what you see as a failure, just focus on what you're putting in. All right. So that's a really cute message here. Let's go ahead and get our decks ready. I'm going to use the Romance Angels. All right, so the first card I'm going to pull is the mutual energy between the masculine and feminine in this reading. And by the way, stay tuned to the end of the reading, and I have something special for you guys. I have a treat for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with the mutual energy between you and your person. This is going to tell me like the chemistry, the energy flow between you. And keep in mind, this is the way that the karmic partner affects your chemistry. All right, if any. All right, so let's take a look. Spirit, please reveal to me, how does the karmic partner affect this relationship? We got this could be the one in reverse. All right, so it says, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you know what I feel with this card? I really feel like you have a tendency to kind of second guess yourself, second guess this connection, second guess what this connection means to you. Okay, what this could be the one. I really feel like you doubt yourself. You might doubt this connection, and it's mutual. Okay, this is the effect the karmic is having on the masculine energy and the feminine energy. So doubting yourself in the connection, doubting the connection in itself. Okay, because there's a third wheel. There's one too many energies here in this connection. So second guessing yourself, second guessing the connection. Okay, confidence issues. Maybe there's even certain confidence issues when it comes to making decisions or making choices. Okay, that is some of the chemistry here, but I think that this is also holding back how you truly feel with this could be the one. Okay. So not telling you, not saying, hey, I think you're the one. I think you're the one that I want. This is like holding it back. So there's a holding back of emotions that are really strong, that are really deep, but they're being held back. And it is affecting the relationship. Okay. I also feel like there's an energy of feeling like you failed in the relationship, especially when you think about the situation with the karmic. So it feels like you haven't won. It does not feel like a success. It feels like a failure to you. And I think it goes back to this card. It's an energy of just wanting to give up, wanting to throw in the towel here in this connection. All right, so Spirit is saying don't focus on success or failure, because that really is a perception. Success and failure is only a way of perception, or the way that you see it. You place value on what success means. You place value on what failure is and what it means to you. Okay, no one else can place those values on success and failure to you in your life, because success and failure means something different to all of us. Okay, so maybe in my life, I feel that success is having a family, right? Just having a family and not really focusing on career. And maybe in your life, you feel that success is focusing on your career and waiting to have a family, right? So, or whatever, or not having like children, things like that, and dedicating your life to your career or whatever path you're wanting to follow. So again, it doesn't mean that one is right, one is wrong. It just means that success and failure is different for everyone. And no one else can really put that value on success or failure and what that means for you in your life, because it is individual. It is unique for every single one of us. So all that really matters is that we try, okay? And most people that are successful fail a million times before they are successful. So you really have to learn how to fail before you can learn how to succeed. And not just learn how to fail, but you have to be okay with failing, right? You have to go through failure after failure and after failure in order to succeed. So in order to succeed, you must first know failure. And if you've known failure, you're on the path to succeeding. Okay? So let's go ahead and get some more cards. And that's just another way of looking at it. But simply put, it is the truth. Okay? So let's get a card here. How is the karmic affecting the relationship here? Spirit, tell me more about the mutual energy and how the karmic partner affects this connection. All right, so we have the masculine. It is taking a toll on the masculine. It is really affecting the masculine. And I feel like it's taking away their ambition, their drive. They're wanting to try, right? I feel this masculine, they want to be in control of the situation. Okay, they want to believe that they're very hard to emotionally manipulate. All right, but the truth here is they haven't been in control because they haven't been trying. They haven't been going after what their heart truly wants. Okay, their one true path, their one true goal, destiny, relationship. They haven't been. They've been holding back on that. And the truth here is they feel like a failure. Okay, they feel like a failure in their life. in different aspects of their life, but especially in regards to relationship. This is a masculine who feels they're with the wrong partner. So this person could be in a relationship with the karmic and they feel they're in it with the wrong one. So in a sense, they've given up. They don't know what the point of trying is, only to fail again and again and again. They're not seeing that failure is only one step closer to success. There's no one on this earth that is successful all of the time. Okay, no one. Let's go ahead and get another card here for this mutual energy, and we're going to go ahead and clarify everything. Spirit, tell me more about this mutual energy and how the karmic is affecting it. Chaser. Okay. So someone is always chasing here. Always. There's a feminine that's chasing the masculine, and we see it here in the cards. The feminine in this card is the chaser. The masculine here is the runner. Okay, they are running from themselves, and it's not even that they're running. I can't even call this really running, but it's just not putting in any effort. Okay, not trying, really just giving up way too easily. And I feel like they have this thing. So the masculine in this reading has this thing about proving they are in full control of their life, of their relationships, okay? They like have their guard up around the wrong people. They want to prove that they are hard to manipulate, that they can't be manipulated. And I feel like they try to prove this to the wrong people. Meanwhile, they're getting manipulated by the karmic. And it's like they're blocking trust and true intentions and true friendships and connections from blossoming and from growing. Because they feel like they have something to prove, but it's like they're proving it to the wrong people and the wrong areas. And so they do inherently feel that they have failed in their relationships. And this is one of the reasons why, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at this could be the one. Spirit, tell me more about this could be the one. So look, you guys, it's exactly like I said. There is a commitment. This is probably a legal binding commitment, like a marriage between the masculine and the karmic. It is restrictive, okay? It is a solid commitment. Honestly, I just heard brick wall and I'm seeing the brick wall. So it's like this masculine feels like in their life, they have failed. They have hit a brick wall. There's no way forward. This is a dead end. They know this relationship is a dead end. Saturn is restrictive. Saturn is harsh. Okay, Saturn is very harsh. Saturn is an extremely harsh, like, father as well. So Saturn is harsh, restrictive, disciplined. Okay. And so, yeah, they feel like in their life, they have failed. They have hit a brick wall. There's no point in going forward. They feel like they're with the wrong person. They're committed to the wrong person. And this commitment is restricting the connection with the one that they truly love. The one, right? The one. Not the one they're committed to, but the one. The one that holds half of their heart, half of their soul, their twin flame, their soulmate. I also have Capricorn here. So let's take a look at the masculine, Spirit. Tell me more about the masculine card here. So yeah, the commitment with the karmic really restricts them from expressing themselves, from moving forward, from doing things they really want to do. Okay. We got transcendence and unity. Twin flame energy. This is one of the twin flame cards in this deck because they are twins. Okay. They are twins and they are mirroring each other. And as you can see, their feet are in the air. Their head is on the ground. Okay. And their hair is spilling over into the ground. And it's like creating this pool under them. Okay. It's like their hair blends together and they are in unison. All right. So this is about unity, being in union with the wrong partner. But I will say there's a very, very strong telepathic communication between this masculine and the divine feminine, the soulmate. There is a strong telepathic link between the two of you. And I do believe you can speak to each other without speaking. Okay, I believe that it's in the eyes. You can communicate just by looking in each other's eyes. And I mean really communicate like you are speaking to each other. You might even hear each other's words in your mind like sentences. There's a very strong telepathic link. And I'm picking up Gemini energy here as well. I also feel like both of you are very athletic. That might be something that you both bond over. Okay. But this is how to transcend. Okay, this energy of feeling like you have something to prove. Okay, and to the wrong people, and how you're actually holding yourself back by doing that. When the truth is you don't have anything to prove to anyone but yourself. Okay, you need to prove that to yourself, that you're not hard to emotionally manipulate, that you can make your own decisions, that you are in full control of your actions. Okay, that is what they need to transcend. Spirit, tell me about Chaser. Guilt and sabotage. Okay, guilt and sabotage. I feel this masculine, there's no unity in the commitment that they have right now. Okay, there's absolutely none at all. And I feel that this masculine, like with this guard up and with their really inability to try at times, losing motivation, losing their ambition and their drive for not just for the relationship, but really just for life. Okay. And I do feel that there's a guilt there for that. Like they have a deep, deep soul guilt that they are committed to the wrong partner, that they are committed to the karmic and not the twin flame. So their soul is crying, okay, thinking about this marriage that they're in, thinking about the karmic partner and how they have said vows to this person when their soul was already committed. Their soul has already spoken vows, okay, spiritual vows before you both even came to this earth. And so their heart and their soul feels a heavy, heavy guilt. And their mind sabotages all of their relationships because of this guilt. It bleeds into the mental space. And that's where they say, I need to prove I'm in control. Okay, I need to prove that no one can manipulate me. I'm just going to give up, right? I'm just going to give up because I always fail. They come down very hard on themselves. And this is a cycle. All right. And that energy of I need to prove something is self-sabotage. That energy of I'm just going to give up is guilt. It's a vicious cycle of self-sabotage and guilt. So what they really need is to transcend this guilt, to transcend this sabotage, this inner sabotage that they have going on. And I do feel that the connection between this masculine and the divine feminine, their twin flame, is very, very symbolic for how they feel on the inside. So they do not feel in union with themselves. They feel very much like they're fighting with themselves on the inside, very, very conflicted. And so outwardly, they are also fighting with themselves with their twin flame. You are one soul, okay, split into two perfect whole souls, but come together, you are an absolute whole soul, right? So when this masculine is fighting with themselves internally, okay, it becomes external. They start fighting with their external self in the world, which is this divine feminine. All right. And it's like your souls are playing this out. The turmoil, the conflict, the restriction. I do feel there's a karmic debt here between the masculine and the karmic. All right. So I'm picking up a karmic debt that is being paid, or it's already been paid. So let's go ahead and take a look at the feminine's energy towards the masculine. And remember, this is how the karmic partner affects your energy. Okay, and let's go ahead and take a look at the masculine's energy towards their feminine. And again, this is how the karmic partner affects their energy towards you. 10 of Swords, ouch, right? Okay. So feminine, you have the Chariot. All right, so, you know, I really like the Chariot because the Chariot, I feel like you're the opposite of your masculine right now. Your masculine gives in very easily sometimes too easily, but it's like they don't give in to the right thing. They give in to the wrong things, okay? And for you, I feel like you're very determined. When you want something, you never give in. And as a matter of fact, you usually end up getting what you want. You know what failure feels like, and you know what success tastes like as well. And so you know how to go after what you want. You know how to deal with the failures. You know how to handle success. You know how to not let it get you down, but to come out on top, come out victorious. And it is your determination. It is your persistence, okay, and your ambition, your very great dedication and will, okay, and self-control. I feel like you have so much self-control as well. You are very just poised is what I'm getting here. This is the reason why you are so successful. So when it comes to giving up, I would say, feminine, you can't relate. You cannot relate to giving up on something that you want, okay? Because, feminine, you don't focus on failure. That thought doesn't even cross your mind when you're going after what you want. What's on your mind is what you're putting into it, the effort you're putting in, and putting in everything you possibly can into going after your goals. You don't once think about the success or the failure that's going to come from it. You just focus on putting your heart and your whole soul into it. And that's why you're successful with the Chariot here. So what effect has the karmic had on you? I would say that when someone tries to deter you, feminine, to tear you, when someone tries to distract you, pull you away, take away your drive, your will, it feeds your fire. It feeds that will. It's very Aries-like, and I feel like the Chariot card has a very strong connection almost with the Emperor, very Aries, right? But yeah, it feeds your fire, okay? You want to prove them wrong. So this person, this karmic, if nothing else, has made you even more determined in this connection. We have the moon energy. You might feel very, very close and connected to the moon right now. All right. I feel like you might be getting energy burst from the new moon is what I'm getting. So you might be feeling even more energized during this time. But with the Chariot here, you know, again, this person is just adding spark to your fire. You're not giving it up. You're not walking away. And the more they try to break your will, the more they feed your will. It's like gas for your chariot to continue to go, right? So I'll go ahead and hold this up so you guys can see it. Beautiful card. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify your energy, feminine. What else do we have here? How else does this karmic affect your energy towards your masculine? Oh, wow, that just jumped out. Did you guys see that? It just jumped at you. Hot and cold. On again, off again relationship. Okay, that's what we have here. All right, it's on again, off again. All right, you don't know what this person wants, but you know what you want. Okay, it might be on and off again. It might be hot and cold, and you don't know what the heck they want. Okay, but you just focus on what you want and what you can do. Okay, that is what you focus on, and that's how you've been getting through this really kind of indecisive energy, okay, with this hot and cold. So let's get another card here for the feminine's energy. How does this karmic person affect your energy towards your masculine? Well, one of the things that you have learned from all of this, and you know, I think the karmic had a big part of you learning this lesson. It is the lesson of forgiveness. The lesson of learning to let go of hurt, to let go of pain, to let go of the past. Sorry, I don't know what's up with me being able to speak right now. I'm telling you, it's been like this for a couple weeks, but it must be the astrology going on. I need to check out my transits. But yeah, forgiveness. You're willing to forgive them for the hot and cold behavior. You're willing to let it go. Okay? Because you want to forge ahead. You want to move forward. You want to come out of this victorious like you do every other time. Okay? In your life. When you fail at accomplishing one of your goals, what do? You try again, feminine. You're not someone who gives up, and you know this. So you do not let this deter you from what you want. I'm hearing police sirens. Okay, so if anything, you're pursuing it harder. That's why we have those sirens out there. All right. Wow, I just heard it again. It got louder. Did you guys hear that? Yes, you pursue it harder, and you have learned forgiveness through this, and you're willing to forgive them. You're willing to let go of the past. All right? And you've learned how to do that through this relationship. I might pause and let these sirens pass. It sounds crazy. All right, let's take a look at the Chariot. Okay, sorry about that. The sirens were so loud. So we got rejection, loss, fragmented. All right, so yeah, with the Chariot, this is you overcoming feelings of rejection, overcoming feelings of failure, of loss, okay? Really, I feel like you're someone who shakes it off, all right? When you fall down and scrape your knee, you bandage it up and you get back up and you keep going like it was nothing. You are not someone who shows your pain or your vulnerabilities at all. So you are someone who I think people see as very free-spirited and like fearless. And I have Cancerian energy here. There is times that you feel rejected because of the hot and cold behavior. There are times that you feel at a loss, but you shake it off and you focus on what you're putting into the relationship. You don't let it crush you. You don't let it stop you. Spirit, tell me about hot and cold. You know, but also I think deep down, oh wow, I knew it. Pluto coming out here. We have the dreadful Pluto return. If you're in the United States. Okay, so Pluto coming through, making a big wave. And, you know, this karmic, they do give you a sense of rejection. They do make you feel a sense of loss. Okay, but I think that you forge ahead. Okay, you move forward is what I'm seeing here. We got Pluto. So this is kind of feeling a powerless energy. All right, feeling a little bit helpless when it comes to the connection. And you feel a little bit helpless when it comes to the karmic situation. The way the masculine handles the karmic situation, their relationship, the hot and cold behavior, the rejection, you know, you feel at a loss, honestly, but you feel powerless to it. Okay, like there's nothing really you can do. I feel like there's a lot of sudden changes in your relationship. One moment they're hot, heavy, passionate. The next moment they turn cold out of nowhere. And those are the times that it's the hardest to deal with because it comes out of nowhere. But I see you here forging ahead. All right, let's take a look at forgiveness. You might be a Pisces, okay? Or a Scorpio. So let's take a look at forgiveness. Forming a solid foundation and structure, okay? So you're willing to forgive them, but you want to see something solid forming through that forgiveness. You don't want to just forgive them just for them to hurt you again, just for them to turn around and do the same thing over and over and over. Pluto energy is also past life energy. Okay, I'm feeling there's past life energy between this feminine and this masculine. All right. I also am picking up this masculine in their past life. I feel like they had left their past life suddenly. There was a lot they weren't able to accomplish in their past life. And the sudden loss, the feminine here has felt very helpless over this loss of the masculine in a past life. Okay, so I'm seeing that. I also feel like your past life feminine with Pluto here, you might have been imprisoned in some way, persecuted. And I do feel your masculine left the life early. So I feel in this lifetime, you're an extremely strong soul. And, you know, especially after what you have went through in your past life. I also feel like this part of your past life could be fragmented off to where you might feel this in your intuition, but maybe you're not sure. Sometimes when we go through something very traumatic in our past life, our soul can really fragment that off, lock it away in a part of our unconscious so that we're not aware of it. Okay, but I am picking that up. So in your past lifetime, you felt very, very helpless. And I think in this lifetime, you reincarnated here and said, as a soul, I will never feel helpless again. I will never allow anyone to hold me back, to deter me, to distract me. I will never allow myself to feel the pain, rejection, or loss of persecution ever again. So you are a strong, strong soul. And this has been from lifetimes, okay, of what you've been through lifetimes. And so you came into this life saying, I don't care. And you kind of came into this life like with a thick skin because of your past life. So you came into this life like, I don't care. No one will stop me. I will never feel helpless again. I will never feel powerless again in regards to my efforts, what I want, my focus, my goals. And I think that's beautiful about you. And people might see you at times as overly ambitious, okay? But they don't understand your soul and what you've been through in your past life, and how this what they see as overly ambitious is healing to your soul. Okay? So let's go ahead. And the karmic and the situation with the masculine, it makes you feel helpless, okay? But you don't allow yourself to feel helpless, trapped, imprisoned. You learn forgiveness. You find forgiveness in your heart for all parties involved in order to move forward, in order to move on. And you have built a solid structure of forgiveness here between you and your person, and in your heart. You know forgiveness. You know it deeply. Not only in this lifetime, but you know forgiveness from your past lifetime too, from what you've been through. Okay, so let's move on to the masculine energy. We do have Aquarius energy coming out here with the Ten of Swords. We got betrayal, painful ending. Okay. So with the Ten of Swords, I feel like this is someone who is who seems like when you see them and their energy, it seems like they are very weighed down from the world. They have been betrayed a lot. They have been backstabbed a lot. Okay. There's a sense of loss and pain and guilt and shame. I'm sorry, I was shilt. Guilt and shame that this person like carries this energy around with them. Okay. This person has been heavily betrayed by the karmic. There could also be times where Ten of Swords, like there's times where I just feel like they just want an ending to everything. They just want everything to stop, everything to end, because they have been through so much pain and betrayal. And I do feel like this person is experiencing the helplessness and the pain that their feminine felt in a past lifetime, losing them, being imprisoned, being entrapped. So they're experiencing that same pain, okay, but in a different way. So I know that sounds kind of strange, but, the universe does have a way of balancing things out in strange ways, in mysterious ways like this. So let's get another card here. For how the karmic affects their energy towards you. I also feel like they feel because of the karmic, they like constantly have to end things with you, or they feel they're constantly betraying you. And there's a lot of guilt there. We got hard to get, rejection, playing hard to get. So they play hard to get a lot of times in this relationship because of the karmic. They do make this feminine chase them sometimes. And there is a feeling of guilt over that. All right. And it does feel like a stab in the back, a betrayal. And in this masculine soul, they know and feel they have been betraying this feminine by making them chase them. Let's get another card here for their energy towards the feminine, how the karmic affects their energy. They keep their emotions very silent, okay? They do not tell you how deeply they truly feel about you. They move in silence. They don't speak about their plans for the future. They don't speak about what they want in this connection. They don't speak about romantic things, what's on their heart. They don't speak about their feelings. They move in silence, and they trust that things will change soon. They're forever hoping that things are going to end, that things are going to change, but they keep it silent to themselves. Okay? Spirit, tell me more about the Ten of Swords and how the karmic affects the masculine's energy towards this feminine. We got masculine again. So I think that there's something about this energy, and I think it's because of your past life. Okay, it's almost like, in a way, roles are being reversed, but I don't think that the masculine and feminine, like, are reversed. I just feel like this masculine is experiencing pain and betrayal that this feminine has went through, but they're not experiencing it physically like they did. What they went through was very traumatic. They're experiencing it emotionally, okay, with masculine here. So it's almost like there's a reversal of roles, and like this masculine becomes the feminine, the divine feminine, and this divine feminine becomes the divine masculine, ready to take action, take charge, and lead. Okay, and this divine masculine becomes very receptive, okay, and like mysterious. So that's what I'm getting. There's this strange like reversal of roles when you guys come together in that way. Well, it's not strange, but you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and get a clarifier for hard to get. How the karmic, okay, it's hard to get the truth. It's hard to get them to express themselves. It's hard to get the truth about what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what's on their mind, what's going on with the karmic. Okay, it's really hard to get it. They consistently reject you when you ask for their feelings. They consistently reject expression and emotion. Spirit, tell me more about moving silent secretly. Release, surrender. They are secretly and silently working to release and surrender to this relation. First of all, surrender to their heart, the emotion, the water. Surrender to their truth. Surrender to their love. To stop playing hard to get, but be able to fully surrender and fall straight into their feminine's arms. The way that you would fall back first and not even face first, like back first into a warm lake, right? So you trust that the water is going to catch you. You trust that it's going to feel nice. It's relaxing. It's trusting the universe, falling backwards, trusting the water is going to catch you. And that's what this masculine wants to do to the relationship. They want to close their eyes, fall backwards, and trust this feminine's going to catch them, catch their heart, catch their soul. Okay, but they're doing this secretly. They're doing it silently. So surrendering to the connection and releasing the karmic, surrendering to their truth. And we have spirit guides giving them the assistance they need, okay, to help them to find their truth and to surrender, okay? So they are getting help from the spirit guides. I also feel like you have, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but I just heard you have children with your masculine from a past life. They're not alive in this lifetime, right? Like because it's been too long, that's like impossible. But I feel like spiritually, they're still with you. They're still with both of you, guiding the both of you. And they're especially assisting this masculine, okay? And ways to express himself and assisting them in seeing their truth, okay? Surrendering to their truth. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the feminine's thoughts. How does the karmic affect your thoughts towards your masculine? We got the Page of Wands. Okay. So sometimes it feels so good, so exciting, right? So inspiring and passionate. Okay. But then it just drops off. That's why it's hot and cold, right? It's fleeting. And I think that at times, because it is so fleeting, it feels a little bit directionless. So you want some direction in this connection. You want some aim here. You're like, where are we going in this connection? Okay. With the Page of Wands. So sometimes you think it's directionless, it's aimless, it's pointless to continue. But you definitely are not one to give up. So you continue, of course. Let's get another card here for how the karmic affects your thoughts towards your masculine. We got 2. Fated love. Look at that. Life partner, soulmate, instant, deep connection. Okay, and then we got madly in love. So you don't care what this karmic says. You don't care what this karmic does. Sorry about that. To you, this is your soulmate. This is your fated partner. You felt an instant, deep connection when you met this person. It is a connection stemming from a past life. It was felt by goosebumps going up your arms, going up your neck. I feel like you have very long, dark hair as well. Okay, it was felt. As soon as you met this person, it was somehow felt by your spirit, by your soul, by the goosebumps on your skin. Okay, you knew this is your person, and you are madly in love with them. Okay, I feel like it's very hard for you to control your sometimes around this masculine, because you are so madly in love with them and you feel so strongly about them, and you're someone who's very excited and kind of very expressive with your passion, and you express yourself very passionately. Even if sometimes you don't always have a point, you still express yourself very passionately. And so you, again, you're not someone to give up what you truly want. And so this karmic does not affect you in the way of what you want. You want this person. You know it's fated. You are madly in love with them, and you are not giving it up because of the karmic. So let's get another card here. We got youthful. So I feel like you do have a very youthful energy. I feel like you're very athletic as well. So yeah, you're like, you know what? I'm not going to give this up. I don't care about the childish games. Okay. And you know, I think this karmic, like, it's like they think you're going to get tired, you know? But you're not someone who tires easily, is not what I'm seeing here. Okay. You are not someone who gives up that easily and with madly in love. The first word is madly. Okay. You're someone who would do some crazy things for love. All right. Because that's what you do when you're madly in love. It doesn't have to make sense. Okay. And so for you, you know this. And so you know this relationship doesn't always have to make sense. All right. It doesn't have to make sense, but it's how you feel. All right. And you feel madly in love with them. You feel pulled and drawn towards them. There's a passion, a fire there. It is fated. It is destined. And you feel that pull in your heart. All right. There is also a distant memory of this person from the past. It's like you remember them from somewhere, like deja vu, but you can't put your finger on it. This is your past life memory. Okay. Let's get a card here to clarify your thoughts and how the karmic affects your thoughts towards them. Okay, we got spying, watching, investigating. All right. So you might keep an eye on the karmic. You might keep an eye on this masculine. Maybe you check their Facebook, their social media a little bit more than you'd like to admit. Maybe that's the case. Okay. But overall, this karmic does not really affect your thoughts. Okay, you're not thinking about this karmic, really. No, they're a non-factor here. There's no actions that you take to where this karmic has any significance at all to anything that you do. All right? So they're a non-factor for you. Let's go ahead and take a look here at how this karmic affects your emotions and your heart, okay, for your person. What's the tea? Okay, so you're just curious about what's going on with them. Okay, that's all. That's all. Okay, that's the only way they affect you. You just wonder what's really going on. It's not that you think the masculine's lying to you. It's not that you think they're hiding something. You're just curious. What is their relationship like? Okay. What is, does the karmic know about you? Does the karmic know the truth about the masculine? You just are curious to what's going on in their life. And I think that, you know, you might check up on it sometimes. That's all. So this karmic is affecting you so far very minimally. Let's get another card here for your emotions. So you don't let them affect you. Yeah, you wonder if they know who you are. You wonder if they've seen messages between you and the masculine. Okay, you wonder if someone has said something, if anyone's ever saw you together. You're just curious. Okay, you want to know what's going on. That's all. I think you're also curious as to what the masculine talks about with this karmic or what they tell them. Just out of curiosity, but nothing really further than that is what I'm seeing here. So they really don't affect your emotions for them in any way as well, beyond curiosity. And you wonder how they really feel towards them. All right, let's get another card for how the karmic affects your emotions towards them. New beginning. So you're like, look, can we just start fresh? Like, can we just start over, have a brand new beginning and forget about the past, forget about the karmic, take a freaking chance already and just start over, okay? That's what you want. So, yeah, this karmic really doesn't affect you beyond just wanting to have this new beginning with your masculine. So let's clarify it. Separation, longing. Okay, so when you're separated from them, when they kind of ghost or disappear, that's when you're very curious as to what's going on. Okay. But yeah, beyond that, it's just curiosity. They do not affect your emotions, but you also feel that sometimes when they're away from you, it could be because of the karmic. Okay, you wonder if the karmic knows that you're madly in love with them and that they're in love with you. Okay, you wonder if they know. All right, so how does the karmic affect your hopes and desires for this connection? Do they affect your hopes, your desires in any way, what you want, your intentions? We got the 6 of Wands. What about your fears? Do they affect any of your fears for this connection? The Tower in reverse. So, of course, there is some fear. With the Six of Wands, your hopes and fears is that this masculine will recognize this karmic for who they are, that they will recognize you for who you are to them and who you have been to them, okay? With the Tower in reverse, your fear is that this masculine will choose the karmic over you, that they're going to choose the karmic relationship, ego over your relationship. Okay, let's get another card here. We got sexually hooked. Okay, so we have a very intense sexual chemistry between the two of you here and the intentions. So I definitely feel that the karmic being involved, it doesn't affect your emotions. It doesn't affect the sex between you. Okay, yeah, it doesn't affect anything for you. The karmic is not an issue. You don't think about the karmic is what I'm seeing here. So let's get another card. Closed off, guarded, resistant. Okay, so I think that there's times you are sexually closed off to your person, all right, because of the karmic, all right, because when there is long separation periods, I feel that you close off. You're a little more guarded sexually towards them. You don't want to be used, okay, and I think this is an energy stemming from the karmic. We got detachment, cold, wanted to come out, all right, so this is an energy that is kind of an effect that the karmic has on your relationship, okay? But it shows in the sex. You being closed off towards sex, towards your masculine. All right, so let's take a look at the actions you're feeling drawn to take. Two of Cups, you want balance, twin flame energy, strong connection. You want this connection to be mutual, and you want to know that it's mutual. You want a reunion with your person. You want recognition, all right? That is what you want. You want balance, a real relationship, a real connection. This is also friendship. You're a real friend to them, all right? So this other person is not going to deter you because you're a friend to them, all right? So it's not easy for you to give up on your friend that easily. Let's get a card here. Sacrifice, okay? You're not willing to give up your true desires because of the karmic. You're just not willing to give it over that easy. And you're not someone who ever has given over what they really want so easily, given it up on it, right? Contemplation, all right? So you're very much in your thoughts right now, all right? You're very, very much in your thoughts. You're just thinking a lot about the connection, and you're really wondering if your masculine's also thinking of you, okay? So you're contemplating. That's the action you're taking, and you're there for them, and you're a friend towards them. Okay, we got Ace of Wands. So sexual energy closed off from it, all right? You want them to contemplate that. You feel that they need to sacrifice. You're not the one who needs to sacrifice. They need to make a sacrifice, okay, with the Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, all right? So you want them to contemplate that. But this is also a new beginning. A brand new, passionate, beautiful beginning that you can really express your soul. It's also about divine will with the Ace of Wands, all right? So how does the karmic affect the masculine's thoughts towards you, feminine? How does the karmic affect their thoughts towards you? Seven of Pentacles, reevaluation. They're constantly reevaluating this connection. They're constantly thinking about short-term versus long-term. I feel that this karmic haunts this masculine's mind like a ghost. That's what I'm getting here. They haunt their mind like a ghost. Okay. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is Capricorn energy, Saturn energy again. Okay. With reevaluation, this is, I think they're analyzing the connection. They're thinking a lot about the connection. Okay, they're analyzing it in the long term. All right, so this is someone who feels it's not going to last long term. We got divine intervention. You can expect a miracle because the angels are going to intervene. So this masculine, they don't want you to know this, feminine, but they have felt quite helpless in their life and making their decisions. They have felt like a failure, and they have asked the angels to help them, okay, to help them assess the situation clearly, to help them reevaluate their life, their mind, their heart, to help them make the right decision. And so the angels have answered and said, yes, of course, we're going to help you. All right, we have been waiting for you to ask us. We got love offer. All right, so their heart is really open and then closed, and then open and then closed. And it is because of the karmic. Okay, so their heart will be open to you, and then the next moment it will be closed. Okay, and that's the hot and cold energy. And they're constantly reevaluating the karmic energy. They're up in their head a lot. What are they up in their head about? What are they reevaluating? Relationships, Venus. This is someone who feels, I feel they're not very good at multitasking. This is someone who feels like they cannot, it's like when they're evaluating their relationships, they have to be alone. They cannot have people around them and think clearly about relationships. So this is a love relationship, and they have asked Spirit to help them with the love relationship offers that they have been receiving. They are thinking about it from you, feminine. They are evaluating it, but I think that they're over-evaluating it because of the karmic. Okay? They're overthinking. And they have a tendency to overthink things until they're like paralyzed, like they don't even make a decision because they've overthought it and wore themselves out, exhausted themselves before they even started taking action. And they have a problem with this. Okay? All right, so Venus is here. Pluto is here. All right, Venus and Pluto. Let me tell you something about Venus and Pluto. This is a power struggle. Okay, it is always in relationships. You know, Pluto wants to dominate Venus. Okay, and Venus don't really appreciate that. And that's what's going on here with, and you know what else I feel? I feel like you have a Pluto that actually dominates your person's Venus and your birth charts. Maybe you have Pluto around your moon or your 7th house with the Chariot here, feminine. Okay, and your person might have with the 7 here Venus in their 7th house. So your 7th houses have Pluto with Venus, and you actually make this person feel very powerless, very helpless in regards to relationship. You bring out a sorrow in them of feeling helpless that they've never felt before, because they want so badly to move, but then they're paralyzed with over-analyzing. And again, I do feel it's the astrology, Pluto and Venus. And the reason why you have this astrology is because of your past life. I hope you know this is a karmic debt that's being paid, okay, as well. Okay, because we have 7 and 7 here. So let's take a look at 2 7s, okay? Because we do have 2 7s in the spread right now. True love. 2 7s is true love, true intimacy, true connection. That's what this is. And it's so sad that this true love has them feeling so helpless, so powerless, so trapped. Let's take a look at how the karmic affects their emotions towards the feminine. The Hanged Man. Okay, we got sacrifice for love, new perspective. So they're starting to gain a new perspective on love, okay? But honestly, this karmic makes them over-evaluate everything, and this is past life energy. Again, this is their karmic debt, okay? For the pain that you have went through, feminine, in your past life for losing this person, even though it's not this person's fault, it's just a way of balancing things out karmically, okay? Yeah, there's a Pluto hanging around the 7th house between you two with Venus. And it's time for this masculine to make a sacrifice, okay? You know why they're going through so much mentally, emotionally? Because they are meant to sacrifice for this connection. Because in a past life, this feminine sacrificed so much, was so tormented with the loss of her person, her masculine, that there has to be a sacrifice made by this masculine. That's why we have the Hanged Man here. The sacrifice has to be walking out, taking the blindfold off. Stop evaluating, walking away from the karmic, doing what doesn't feel comfortable, taking a risk on failure, taking a chance on failing. That's a sacrifice. Let's get another card here for the emotions, the way that, and you know, emotionally, the karmic has really caused them to hold back, okay? They feel that they're doing it for the greater good, that they're sacrificing their emotions for the greater good of your relationship and the karmic relationship, and it's for the best. And they overanalyze those emotions until it drives them crazy. And it paralyzes them, and then they run. When you overanalyze your emotions about someone or someone so much, it makes you like, you know, not really want to see them. When you overanalyze it to a certain extent, it's like, oh no, now I feel like I've hyped up seeing them so much in my own emotions that I can't deal with this right now. It's anxiety, right? That's how they're feeling. And a lot of times when they ghost you, that's why. They've hyped themselves out. Let's get another card here for their emotions towards you. All right, so you might work with this person, or they're using work as an excuse to hold back, to not move forward. They always have an excuse here. And I think that the karmic, how it affects their emotions is they escape in their emotions. They escape to work. They would rather be at work than around this karmic. Okay. Let's get another card. Not finished. So they might ghost you. They might hold back, but they're not finished, okay, in this connection. Yes, they're overanalyzing, but they still feel there's unfinished business between you. It's not over. And they're like, when I say it's over, that's when you know I'm done. That's when you know it's over. But I want to be with you, right? I don't want it to be over until I tell you. I'm not just going to ghost you. I'm not just going to tell you, like, just disappear and never tell you like it's over. No, when I'm done, and if and when, I will tell you, you will hear the words out of my mouth, because that's something I won't run from out of respect for you. That's what this person is saying in their heart. So they want the feminine to know that. And they're saying it's not over. We might not be talking right now, but it is not over. Have I said it's over? No. Okay? My wish here is to be with you. My wish here is to see you. Okay? That's my wish. My wish is to accept your offer. And I think that because they've been in such a tumultuous karmic relationship, they have looked at the relationship with the feminine as just a wish, as a dream, as something that's out of their reach, that they're never going to be able to accomplish, when they don't realize they've already accomplished it. All they have to do is take a move forward. They've already accomplished their wish. That's what they need to realize. So instead of overanalyzing every other little thing, they need to realize you've accomplished it. You've already done it. This is not just some dream relationship you made up in your head. This is not a dream that you've woke up from. Okay, this is not a fantasy. This is real. It's really in front of you. All you have to do is recognize it and accept the offer. Accept it. So because of the karmic and the way they affect their energy, they see this connection as too good to be true. It's a wish. It's a dream. Okay? It's too good to be true. It can't possibly be this loving. I can't possibly feel this deep of a connection with someone. Can't be true. But it is. 7 and 7, we got true love. It is true. So how does the karmic affect this masculine's hopes and desires for this feminine? All right, we got the Empress, okay? So listen, do they affect their hopes and desires for you? Does the karmic affect that? No, they don't. You are still the embodiment of love. You are still the embodiment of Venus. You are still the Empress, the divine feminine, the very vibration of love, the very epitome of true love. So their hope is to have a relationship with you. Their hope is to be with you, to love you, to let you know that they love you with the Empress, because the Empress always shows her love. That's their hopes. That's their desire. Let's take a look at their fear. So this karmic does not affect their hopes for you, their desires for you. If anything, it increases the desire. It makes it stronger, especially sexually with the Empress here. So let's get another card for their fears. Does it affect their fear towards you? Judgment. They're afraid of being judged very harshly by you because of the karmic relationship. They're afraid that it's going to come back to haunt them, that you are going to walk away from them over the karmic relationship. Okay. They are afraid that they are going to get in this relationship and it's going to fall apart. Okay. They are afraid that you are going to judge them very harshly after you know what they've been through with the karmic. These are all of their fears. Okay. Their fear is that they leave the karmic and then things fall apart with you. Their fear is reconciling with the karmic after leaving them. I think what they really want is reassurance, but that's something that we can never really get besides from our own intuition, from our spirit guides, and maybe even a tarot reading. Okay? So we got to follow our heart, follow our intuition. Let's take another card here. Regret. So the way that the karmic affects their intentions is that they make them deeply regret a lot of their actions, a lot of things that they should have said to their feminine that they didn't say, a lot of things that they should have expressed to their feminine that they haven't, so many things that they should have done that they did not do. So many times they've hurt their feminine without meaning to, because of situations that have been happening with the karmic. So many times they put their feminine last over the karmic that they regret. So they feel guilty. And feminine, you might think they feel guilty when they're with you, but they don't. They feel guilty when they're with the karmic. They feel guilty when they're physically, sexually with the karmic. They feel like they're cheating on you. It's never the other way around. They never feel that way with you, only with the karmic. It is their soul crying when they're with the karmic, in regret and sorrow. Let's get another card here for how the karmic affects their intentions. The karmic makes them realize that they need to heal, that there's so many parts of themselves that they deeply, deeply need to heal. So many parts of themselves that they have avoided for so long. Okay, so what is some of those parts? What do they need to heal? We got Uranus here. Okay, freedom, opportunities to free themselves, okay? Look, twin flames, they want to heal the relationship with their twin flame. They want to heal the feminine and masculine part of themselves inside, but also outside, okay? They want freedom to be with their twin flames. They want to take a leap of faith with their twin flame, right? And an opportunity to be with their twin flame, and they want to heal, okay? And sometimes you have to disrupt to transform, to heal. So they want to heal through transformation. They want to heal through disrupting their current relationship. They want to actually heal their feminine for the hurt that they have placed on them. Every time they went back to the karmic, every time they felt in their heart they were cheating on their feminine with the karmic, they know their feminine felt that too. But they also feel in their heart, they believe their feminine is stronger emotionally than they are. That's not true, because you're from the same soul. You're both equally as strong in all areas. Just have to believe it and awaken that part in you. Balance those parts in you, the masculine and the feminine within you. So they want healing. And the karmic makes them feel how deeply they need healing. It makes them feel how deep they have sorrow, how deep they have regret, how deep they have pain and shame. Okay, so what is the actions that they're feeling very drawn and led to take? All right, and how does the karmic influence that? Page of Pentacles. So they never quite feel ready to make a move. They want to make the move, but they never quite feel ready. It's this ever-ending moment of preparing. I have Taurus, Libra, Pisces. I have Capricorn. Okay, I have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. All right, and I have Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. But they never really take that move forward. They never really feel prepared. There's something about the karmic that makes them feel helpless and always unprepared. And it's because they don't have confidence in themselves. They've lost confidence in themselves. They have been proving things to the wrong people when really they should have been proving to themselves that they're worthy, that they're ready for anything that happens to come their way, for any action or step that they are wanting to take or feeling led to take. Okay? But this is the way the karmic affects them. They make them feel never ready. Okay? They feel torn. All right? It makes them difficult to make their own decisions. This karmic makes them second guess themselves. Okay, we got Friends. All right, they feel like they always need to get someone else's opinion. They have lost trust for themselves because they've allowed themselves to sink so far into the karmic relationship. They have literally lost trust for themselves, and now they always feel like they need another opinion. They need some advice on the situation instead of just trusting themselves. It's a karmic trap. It's a karmic loop that they have to break free of, and they're learning how to break free from it. They're learning that this is a karmic loop, okay? But they have to put what they learn in action. They have to practice it. All right, so they're getting advice about you, feminine, about the karmic, about the situation. They want you to know, feminine, that you're so beautiful. They get butterflies when they see you. They are very attracted to you, and they want to heal the relationship with you. Okay. So, wow. That was a lot of energy, right? That was a lot of cards. But again, this reading was just about how the karmic actually affects the energy between you. So I'm going to go ahead and see what Spirit wants to tell you about your relationship with your masculine. Okay. And then I have a surprise for you guys. Spirit, what do you want to tell the person watching about their connection with the masculine in this reading, or feminine, either one? Okay, so it's actually a message from your masculine that came through. So your masculine is coming through with a message to you, and the angels that are assisting him are delivering this message, okay? And the message is, my beloved, though we may be physically apart right now, spiritually, we are always in union. We are always united. We are always together spiritually. I and you and me. For love transcends space and time, and this surely is true love. There's no amount of space or distance that can come between us, because spiritually we are in union. There's no amount of time that can separate us, because spirit doesn't adhere to the binds of time. So, my beloved, nothing is missing. For me, for you, nothing is ever really missing, because we already have each other. We've already found each other. We are already in union. We are already always together. So beautiful. Okay, so if you have stuck around this far in the reading, I have a special treat for you. Just let me grab it. Okay, so I have a fortune for you. All right, so you can pick which one you want. So we have the first fortune cookie. They're exactly the same, you guys. Fortune number 1. Or fortune number 2. Okay, so choose which one you would like, and I will open them for you. I'll give you just a moment to choose. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Let's open it and see what your fortune is. I just love fortune cookies. Okay, when we see it. Right, let's just pull it out of there. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, you know, that probably is extra lucky if you can pull the fortune out without breaking it, right? So I feel like you're extra lucky. Okay, so guess what? If you chose this fortune, this is your fortune. You I'll let it come into focus. You desire recognition. Why is that not focusing? You desire recognition and you will find it. Okay, so your fortune is if you have been waiting to be recognized for something, okay, if you've been wanting to be known or recognized for something that you're doing, you're going to find it. And you might even find more recognition than you originally expected. Okay, so I love that. So now for the second one, let's take a look at your fortune. Let's see if we can pull it out without breaking it. Oh, maybe. Uh-oh. I don't... Oh my gosh, we did. Look. It didn't break either. Ta-da. Why is it so blurry? Okay. This is your fortune. Oh, there's lucky numbers. Let me read the first lucky numbers. This is your lucky numbers. 40, 24, 33, 19, 29, and 51. That was for the first cookie. This is the second cookie's fortune. You have a deep interest in all that is artistic. Ooh, so I feel like you have like a really artistic flair calling your name right now. And you might find a really, I don't know why this isn't zooming in. You might find a lot of comfort in the artistic community right now or expressing yourself through art. Okay, so I love that. Maybe you're going to be getting into something very creative or artistic. And here's your lucky numbers. 2, 50, 29, 13, 9, and 19. Oh my gosh, we have a sync here. 919. Look at that. So we have a number sync. This is divine endings and new beginnings. And I feel like your new beginning is going to be very artistic. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading and your little treat, your fortunes. And yeah, like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.